This video is sponsored by Guapku. If you're looking for a reliable modded GTA account for PS4, Xbox One, or PC, then this is the place to go. Their link is in the description below. Alright guys, so just before this video starts, my Instagram just got banned again, but I've got a Telegram channel, the link for it is in the description, and this is a reasonably new TikTok account I made for like GTA clips, just like short things that aren't long enough to be a video, and this is my Snapchat as well.
Everybody, including women.
I know Oxford. Yeah, mate. Alright.
A video came out, this woman, she was like, whatever you want to say, whatever you can say. But who are the mentors that the youth have today? Or is it the rappers that are all on drugs and all like overdosing, which is very tragic.
I know Oxford. Yeah, mate. Me too. I agree with you, mate.
You know what I mean? Like, grind towards something, have goals and chase them.
But that's done on purpose. Yeah. The mentors, the idols, the icons that they purport to the youth via the Matrix are degenerate. Because they want a degenerate class of 70% people. You're never going to be truly happy in your mind if you go against the teachings of God. I don't care how much money you make. If you're a bad person, you're not going to be happy. I don't care how much money you make. If you snake people or lie to people or do bad to people, you're never going to feel happy true deep in your heart. True in your heart, you're intrinsically designed to do right and do good. That's something that God gave us, and when you have that, you understand that that's more important than anything else. I drink. I'm not saying I don't drink, but that's not my message, right? And those people are never truly happy, and they're trying to report that. Those people do the same, so that the whole populace is never truly happy. And like I said, now we go in circles. Where you just lost what want us to be happy. That's why.
Do you think that drinking is like an escape of sorts, or?
I love alcohol, right? I drink, right? So I'm a drinker, but it's not my message. I don't sit here on a podcast and say, everyone drink, drink, drink. But rappers' message is degenerate.
Drink, crime,
yeah.
Drop this guy.
Completely. And
kill that guy.
Completely. And I'm saying that if you live that way, you're never going to be truly happy in your heart. If you want to feel happy inside yourself, you have to be a good person. You have to balance life. You have to balance life. You have to be a good person overall. I know I'm a good person. The Matrix is trying to convince the world that I'm not. That just proves even further that
Whatever programmed everyone is
today,
they all say the exact. Everyone says the exact same shit. You know, these crazy American college girls that all say the same exact stuff. Oh, he's a human trafficker. He's a misogynist. They're actually just all programmed to say that, and you can instantly, like, you know they're programmed because they can't explain why. They can't tell you why. They can't tell you what one thing he said that's misogynistic. They just don't like him. Like, I was talking to this girl not long ago, right? And she was pretty fit. She was 23 and she had like a job, so she's like, you know, already kind of off, expired, you know. You know, her body count was only 4, which is alright for like a 23, like usually it would be way higher than that. Like most 18-year-olds is higher than that. Yeah, but no, she was like well into me. We saw each other twice. We just went to the beach both times, like in the middle of the night at like 1 AM, or at midnight or whatever. I don't know. And yeah, we like kissed and stuff, and she was like well into me and stuff, and then, you know, it was like going pretty good and stuff, and then the minute we ended up inevitably on the whole clubbing conversation, the whole fucking clubbing topic, because like you basically have that with every girl basically, you know, you gotta sit and explain why it's a problem and tell them like if they keep going you're gonna leave, and then they have to sit and have their tantrum because they're like, well, in love with you, so they want you, but they know you're gonna leave if they keep going clubbing, but they want to keep going clubbing because they're like addicted to the male attention, and they're just sheep and all their friends do it as well. And it's just sad and pathetic. And they're all completely written off in my mind, like I'd never get around any of them. And you just have to sit and say the same exact shit to them every single fucking time. Like, it's literally, I may as well just copy and paste it and just keep it saved in my notes on my phone, just fucking have it ready and just send it. It's literally just like the same exact conversation over and over and over again. And they say all the same stuff about, oh, why don't you trust me? And despite the fact we've only been talking like a week or something. That little level 19, he's got he happens to have a little cargo thing on him. See, everyone would be so angry, right? Oh, it's finished anyway. Oh, lucky him. I was gonna kill him and take it and deliver it to my nightclub, which is just there. It would devastate him, but he has to learn that that's just what happens on here. And he's gonna find out sooner or later anyway, and it's better I do it than someone else, you know? And then, see that AI, how much it's sped up? Perfect timing to hit me. Tell me that isn't deliberately meant to happen. Actually, that happens all the time as well. That's happened so many times. I've recorded it a few times and went back and like watched it, and you can literally see them like going at a slow normal speed, and then they just suddenly speed up at the exact right speed so that they'll be in the exact right position at the exact right time to be in your way and make you crash. Where's he running off to? I think he knows I'm after him. And that he's gonna fucking... have a proximity mine, mate. I went passive already. Alright, I need to just... please just put it somewhere like... I'll put it over at the beach, even though there's plenty space here. Well, see, when you're down at this bit though, when you're around here at the main runways, it always spawns it like right next to you. When you're here, it'll always put it fucking there or here. Literally. And what good even is that? We're at the airport. There's like, where else in the map is there more space for a plane than here? And it puts it at the beach. Like, that's just something they're never gonna fix, though, isn't it? Like, they're never gonna fix that. That's always gonna probably be the case. Right, I guess Pegasus then. Although, not that they ever fucking spawn your plane. Or they do, but they put it miles away.
How can I help? Great.
Well, that's not that bad. But yeah, anyway, so, yeah, so it was going pretty good. She was like well into me and everything. And some other things may not happen, but, we didn't fuck, but, you know, some other stuff might have taken place. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, so she was like pretty fit though, and you know, obviously it's a problem when they go clubbing, and especially if they're fit. Like, if she wasn't that fit, I wouldn't really care, but then I wouldn't be with her to begin with. Thanks, mate. That totally doesn't happen every single day. Thanks for that. Well done. What an incredible, unique, miraculous achievement. I mean, who else could possibly brag that they've done that, apart from, like, every tryhard on Xbox Next Generation? No, you just know now that he's going to sit and put a ghost on and come on as oppressor and sit calmly. But yeah, we were talking on Snapchat for, like, a while before we first met, and, you know, I made it clear how much I dislike skets, you know. It's like, I was asking her body count, and so that's like the first thing I ask a girl, because if it's anything over 5, I'm gone. Like, bye, I don't care. And it's not my problem to deal with, right? It's like when I got Luna, my dog, right? I got her when she was 8 weeks old, okay? Because that's how old they have to be. They have to be, you can't sell them before that age. They have to be at least 8 weeks old for you to be able to sell them. But yeah, so she said like a bunch of times that she wasn't a slut and stuff like that. So, you know, that was kind of the premise of the whole thing, you know, like she's not a slut. What the fuck's this kid doing? I swear he's just like absolutely running away from me. There's no way you can go that I can't, mate. You'll never get away from me, mate. Oh, he's getting it. He's gonna kill me. Where's the fucking taser, mate? Oh, that's not him. Fuck, I got that slot instead of him. Mate, you're gonna have to pay for that now, innit? So you're gonna make me absolutely clap you now? You didn't need to do that. I wasn't trying to kill you. He was running for his fucking life that whole time though. So he obviously thought I was trying to kill him. Like, how fucking obvious do I need to make it that I was friendly? How many more times do I need to beep the horn than that? I was spamming the fucking horn. That's like... Oh, he's shitting at me now, isn't he? He's so dumb, so he thinks he stands any type of chance. Oh shit, he has the counter roll on me. Fuck, nah, I'm screwed then. Well, I don't have sticky bombs right now. That's just, see, that is the dumb luck I'm always on about. Every single time they just get dumb luck. Every time, these little noobs. So when it's like the sweats, there's people who are like good that I fight, who are actually like good at sniping or decent at the game, whatever. And they never seem to really get that lucky, but it's always these shite wee noobs like him. They always get absolute dumb luck like that. They always get some lucky little stupid kill. Yeah, he knows he can't snipe. He knows he ain't sniping anyone. Yeah, so he's running. Ah, fuck that, mate. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. You see, he knows he can't snipe. That's the thing. Look at him, he knows he cannot snipe. He's just sprinting towards me with his wee assault rifles until he can lock onto me. So all he has to do is hold LT and RT, because he's so shite at the game he can't actually do anything that takes any type of aim. Yeah, so now he runs in the houses because I ain't going to let him do that. Alright, I'm using BST then if he's doing that. Fuck him, I don't care then. I might apply fair, but if they're doing dumbass shit like that, stop being a clown, man. Fucking messing about. They're just terrorising, put Ghost on. I put Ghost on all the time actually, innit, but like, it just makes life so much easier. It's literally pussies running and hiding. That's what it's to counter. It's not a skill issue. You know, that's the whole problem. Is that pretty much every time it's somebody's shite, and I'm obviously better than them, and we both know it. That's why they're hiding from me. You know, because they know I'm better, and I obviously fucking know I'm better. I obviously clearly am. Like, how wouldn't I be? It's just dumbass little noobs like him that shit like that. I don't need BST, it's not a case of like needing it, it's just more that it's just to sort of terrorise them even more so with it. It just makes their life more of a pain. It just allows you to just clap them harder. See him just running away. He's so scared to do shit, okay. But yeah, at the beginning there he did have the sort of counter roll on me, like whoever rolls first is basically fucked. So that's the thing, I've said it in my bloody combat guide videos I used to fucking make. I actually got well confused though, but I said in that about that, like, that you need to try and resist rolling first often you kind of want to, because it makes it feel, I don't know, like you're less likely to die or whatever. But there's like a little gap, you can't instantly roll again. Once you come up, you're stuck up for like a second or something like that. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Oh wow, I mean, why has he accepted it? Like he thinks he can win it. Mate, you're just getting hammered and running and hiding, and he thinks a deathmatch is going to be a good idea. What it is. Always the dumb clueless with noobs. See, there's another player shitting at me up there then. See him running. So hesitant to, you know, he's just trying to put it off as long as possible. Just stalling. Fucking get a grip. See, he was right there and he runs away, man. Just delaying the inevitable. See, yeah, he's having a go at sniping. Marksman rifle, I think that was. Is that player trying to, I don't know. I think someone else shot me, maybe I don't care though. See, run. Yeah, see. He's not trying to snipe. Well, he knows with sniping he doesn't stand a single chance at all. I mean, that's just common sense. Like, clearly he's obviously going to just keep hiding behind the houses. Like, that's all he'll do. He's so scared. But, like, why? Like, I'm obviously better, so I'm going to beat you then, logically, innit? Like, what's the point in doing all this then? Fucking moron. I just love the wee thought process. It's so funny. So it can only do is with assault rifle because that locks on and it's nice and easy. Just hold 2 buttons. Does he not even have a sniper? What level even is he? I can't even see. He's just hiding, look at him. Nah, he's just gonna keep doing that. Yeah, as I was saying, you don't want to roll first, you want to resist doing it, you know, see like how he does it first and now he's basically screwed. Well, I mean, no, he would be if that wouldn't have happened. I don't know. He didn't even roll again and he still got me, like what? But normally they do roll again and then you come up at a time when they're still standing up, so you can just come up and get them. and they have to like lock onto you at the right time when you're coming up. It's like much more like whoever rolls first is pretty much screwed. Like you basically, when you're doing that, just going back and forth, spam rolling like that, whoever rolls first is basically fucked. I love his wee green shoes. Those are very trendy, mate. I got in there. That was pretty. That shouldn't have been that. That's bollocks, that, isn't it? How was he able to get me when I fucking hazard him? I think he got me before the little thing hit him. Actually, it takes us a minute to go, shouldn't it? Oh, I'm just gonna go with rockets now. Oh, there we go, going. See, the grenade launcher's great like that. Like when it works like that. What the fuck are these boys doing? Are they like alright? Do they both fancy me or something? They've been following me around this whole time I've been fighting this boy. See, I'm screwed pretty much because, well, I was pretty much fucked. No, I didn't need BSD, what am I doing? I need snags. But yeah, he knows that he has a 0% chance of doing anything sniping wise. Like, you know, if he's somewhere I can snipe him, he knows he's screwed in that case. Still alive, mate. I massacred the fuck out of that car. Yeah, that boy's done. He's done. I think he's left. I haven't been paying attention, but I think he's gone. He isn't there anymore, so yeah, he's gone. I knew he could do fucking shit with it. Pass rankings. Bad time for there to be a smoke, but I was just gonna go tank it back past them because I went blind, but they caught. Whoa! We got down for that one. How's that boy shitting on the net? I think it's trying to blow up. This is a bad place to take a police chase, isn't it? Shit, I'm fucked. I just did it then because, like, you can't detonate it after your death anymore. Like, you used to always be able to detonate it for like a second after you would die so you could get revenge kills on people and stuff. Like, you're driving straight at someone, they shoot you out, the car is still going flying at them so you can detonate it, and then the exploding flaming wreck of the car takes them out. What is wrong with these two? I think they have an unhealthy obsession with it. I'm trying to go the other way. Oh, the pigs are all this way. We'll go up this way. Right. Good. Pretty good actually. Right, I've lost the pigs now.
It's coming at you. Okay, I got stuff to do.
What is wrong with these two guys? What? This has to be some coordinated effort. These two episodes for me. They obviously know how much I'm getting video. I guess they succeeded, well done. Congratulations. Well, I guess they're giving me some content, so win-win. And you get the whatever type of attention you'd get from maybe a few Xbox messages. If you need that badly, then go for it, mate. You're alright, mate. Ah, yes, he's alive. He survived that. Imagine that, he's just walking about, minding your business, and a comic and big guy comes flying at your face. He's gonna kill me. Oh, you get to the ground. No, that's gotta go. That's all gotta go. I'm not really entirely sure what's happening right now. I got bamboozled and do that if you can, you fuck. No, see that's shaking them off. I can't do that, can I? I gotta get on that big ass bridge bit and just tank it and get the hell away from all these maniacs chasing me. Oh, I wanna get out to the desert where it's nice and peaceful and there's no one around. I'm being chased by lunatics. There's 2 players and all these fucking pigs. We could just phone Leicester, but there's not much point. I can deal with them. No, it's kind of fun having the pigs on you. But it's not really a big deal because you got them on you all the fucking time anyway. It's just like part of the game. Because the minute you do anything, you're gonna have the pigs on you. Unless you drive around and don't run anyone over or do anything dodgy, or like, you know, unless you behave perfectly or whatever. But you're not playing the game to just obey the fucking law and shit, are you? Like the name of the game, you know, it's gonna says otherwise. Oh, that's a mine, so I went off right away. Look off in a minute. Yeah, see, I told. Oh shit, I know that's slap back to the box, man. Let me just get the fuck out. Oh, they're still chasing me now. I need this one. I'm gonna die and... Nah, these boys are absolutely relentless. They will not give up. I told you that, they just want to be in a video. That's what I said. He's even texting me like, bro, he's been following me around for fucking ages. I think he's probably been doing it long enough now. He's still gonna... I mean, the entire length of this, the time that I'll be in this session, he's gonna be doing it. Don't know where the other ones went. See? Oh my days, mate. Nah, it's actually getting a bit annoying, mate. You get to the point where you're literally just being tailgated absolutely everywhere you go. They're just breathing down your neck. I can just sat there watching everything you do and just following you back. Well, the big fanboys do that. I've got no reason to stay in this lobby. I'm not fighting anyone or anything, am I? This lobby's kind of a shite anyway. Nah, I've had enough of them following me. I've put up with it for quite a while. I think that's probably enough of that now. But yeah, either way, so back to that fucking slut. It apparently definitely is not a slut. She promised me, told me that she was not a slut. And yeah, on the first night she met me, she's like doing stuff, and then the minute we start inevitably getting onto the whole the whole clubbing thing, as with every single girl. Like it happened with some other little scat a couple months ago, or like back in like June or whatever. Little scat going to Magaluf. I think I've not even mentioned that. Like they literally expects me to sit and stay with her while she's off on Magaluf, wearing essentially nothing. But yeah, so she's literally naked, basically naked, in literally just like a bikini, and that's it. On this boat, not even like a massive yacht, like a pretty small fucking boat, and it's just crammed. It's one of these dumb little party boats. It's the most ridiculous thing I think I've actually ever seen. Like, I actually wish I hadn't even seen it. It's actually just, I feel like I watched porn almost, like, you know, that disgusting feeling after you watch porn. It's like that. Like, what the fuck? Like, imagine how depraved you'd have to be to do that. Especially for a girl, like, for, obviously, yeah, the guys are fucking loving it. They're all topless, wearing nothing but just, like, swimming shorts. Literally every single guy there completely topless. And they're all packed together, basically shoulder to shoulder, like it, basically at like a festival or rave, whatever. Like they're all like right next to each other like that. Because like I said, it's not that big. It wasn't that big of a boat. You can see it on her Instagram highlights. Obviously, not only is she doing that degenerate garbage, but also broadcasting on her Instagram that she's that type of scat as well. It's just sad, honestly, but no, it's good though, because obviously you don't want a girl like that anyway. Like, no chance, no way. Like, every guy has two categories: the sex only and potential wife material, whatever, you know. So, you know, any girl like that is definitely in the first one of them. Like, yeah, you'd probably still fuck him maybe if you, you know, but, you know, like, you would never, like, take them seriously, you'd never have kids with them or anything. But yeah, so it's basically one of these retarded little fucking party boats. It's pretty small, so, and there's obviously as many people on there as they can fit, because they want to make as much money as possible. All the guys completely topless, all the girls wearing nothing but tiny little bikinis where you can see everything. They're right there. Literally, it's like, for the guys, obviously, they're loving it, obviously. Like, for them, it's like being at a strip club, essentially. That's the point. That's the problem with it. And she was giving me all this shit about, oh, why don't you trust me? Expecting me to genuinely expecting me to stay with her while she goes off and does that. Tell me how that is really any different from literally working in a fucking strip club. Like, they're not naked, they're wearing like a bikini, basically the same thing. It covers what it needs to cover, but you can see absolutely everything else. You can see everything but their fucking fanny and nipples. So obviously the guys are loving it. So, you know, you're gonna just degrade yourself to nothing more than a vessel for a stranger's lust. That's all it is. Just being there to be sexually looked at. And tell me there's a 0% chance that some guy's gonna touch her ass or something like that. Like, mate, come on. They're on there for, if they were on there for 2 minutes, maybe would be alright, but they're on there for like 2 hours or something. Like, of course some guy's gonna be staring at her probably, and then, you know, some guy's obviously gonna start talking to her and trying to fuck her, basically. I mean, not literally, but trying to, you know, get her number or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, not trying to literally fuck her there and then. I mean, I wouldn't be fucking surprised, honestly. But it's just so depraved, like, mate. It's honestly disgusting to look at. It's so mean. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, as the guys as well, like, how actual depraved and desperate do you have to be? You have to go, like, you can't, what, because no girls take their clothes off for them, so they gotta go there to be able to see a girl wearing that little. It's so depressing, like. And it's just these fuckboys that are absolutely no good for a girl. Like, they're no good to be with. They ain't gonna do anything for you. They don't care. They're not gonna give a fuck. They're not gonna actually give you a good life, you know? Like, short term they might be alright, whatever, but long term, like, you know, they ain't sticking about. The minute some better girl comes along, which is plenty of them, because like I said, this girl has more red flags than I got bodies. But nah, she's a right wee scat. Like, I already knew that ages ago anyway. Like, so yeah, so I was talking about the whole clubbing shit with her, obviously, because she's there going clubbing with all their little scatty wee friends, because their friends are wee scats as well. Like, and she even said it. She even said that one of her friends was a scat. Like, she knows there's scats, and scats hang about with scats. Like, you know, like birds of a feather flock together. They hang about with similar types to themselves. You know, your friends are like a reflection of you. So yeah, I knew she was going to Magaluf. I didn't know she was doing that shit on the boat though. Obviously I didn't even know about that. And if I did stay with her, she wouldn't have told me about that until after it happened. Because she knows I'm going to kick up and fucking go mental about it. So she'd just not tell me after, just ignore me for hours and hours before it. And then it happens and then tells me about it afterwards. Like, it's no different to her doing OnlyFans, really. As I was fucking a girl a year ago who did OnlyFans, but she didn't show actual like nudity on it, but wow, she probably did, honestly, but because like in the messages or whatever, but like she didn't post, like none of her posts was naked. She had like a bra and pants on and stuff, but still obviously depraved and fucked up and degenerate as hell. But I knew she was a scat from the start though. You can't turn her into a housewife. That I thought I might be able to, because she was just that in love with me, and the shit she was saying, like, she was like well in love with me, and then just fucking, you know, and it's weird how they can just be like that and then just piss off a week later. Like, I didn't realise girls could do that. I didn't, you know, you're not really expecting that to happen. You don't really think girls are like that, really, at the start, you know, because you always hear them going, like, back when I was like a virgin or whatever, you know, like my whole life, like before I was ever like fucking girls, I was like, you always hear girls going on about that, how they want relationships and they don't want to just be used for sex and they don't want pumped and dumped, and they all want a relationship and all that. Like, that's what the impression I had of them before I started fucking them, you know. So it's like, that's kind of what I always thought the deal was. So when that total in love with, because literally every single one of them was like head over heels completely fucking in love with me. Like, all my exes, not just this one I'm on about, all of them, every single one of them pretty much. Like, all my actual proper relationships. Like, seriously, I'm not exaggerating, they were all like really, really in love with me. Like, it was crazy how fucking like obsessed with me they were. And you know, like, first time it happens, you just think that she's fucked up in the head, which she obviously is, and then you just realise they all are, and yeah, you kind of assume the next one won't be, or like a new one comes along and she seems like she's not, and then ends up being even more fucked in the head than the last one. But yeah, so they're just like that in love with you and stuff. Well, the type of things they would say and stuff, and so silly as well, and just the way they would be, just their face like the whole time. They were just like staring at me, total like hypnotized almost. She would just be staring at me like, and just like saying that I'm gorgeous and everything like that. Like, she was like right in love with me, man, seriously. And she was like right fit and all, but she was just a clubbing little slag as well. Like, it's a shame, but like, because like, imagine if she hadn't been indoctrinated into all that. Imagine if she got raised properly and didn't end up like that, you know. Like, if I had a daughter, there's no chance she'd end up anything like that. Like, how can you let your daughter stray away from you that far if she's going to be that much of a fucking slut? You failed as a fucking father if you let your girls don't know what they're fucking doing. They don't know what they want. When you're in Tesco trying to fucking decide what sandwich she wants, fucking takes 10 minutes and has a mental breakdown and a panic attack about it. They don't know what they want. They're completely led. They're completely submissive. That's their nature. Obviously, there's a lot of dickhead guys that are just scumbags and mentally abuse them, and they don't forget that. Like I said, I was saying before about my dog. I didn't finish that, but yeah, like when I got my dog, I got her when she was like 8 weeks old, which is like the minimum age they have, or the age they have to be, you know, as opposed to getting one that was like 1.5 or 2 years old, and I'd had, you know, 5 or 6 different owners that had, you know, been pretty abusive or whatever. because then you're gonna have to deal with that. And obviously, all the little Karens would sit and take a fit that you're comparing women to dogs, but like it's literally just true. Like, you know, it's just how it is. Like, it's how they are. You know, I'm not trying to insult them. That is just a similarity there. Like, just identifying a similarity. It's not misogynistic. I don't care. I don't even want to associate with people who would say that anyway, because they're just brainless. But yeah, so like I wouldn't do that. I wasn't going for a dog that was 1 year old or 2 years old, because and it had a bunch of previous owners that had at least a few of them maybe been abusive or whatever, because then you're going to have to deal with the mental effect. That dog is not a blank slate anymore, like they are when they're a little baby or a little puppy, like when they're really, really young, because then for their whole life is with you, like you're all they've ever known, so you're like their parent. Whereas if they've already had a bunch of life and experiences with other owners before you, then you got to deal with them being like aggressive or being like traumatized in the brain. Like they're not going to be the same. They're like molded. You know, what happens to them creates them to be the way they are. You don't want to have to deal with them being all nervous and having like trauma issues or something like that. I don't know. Those loyal little boys just waiting outside. Oh no, they're in here. What? I need to fucking go to this little bit.
Sure.
Two to the one to the three. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet seat. 3 to the one to the three. I met a bad bitch last night in the D. Let me tell you how I made her leave with me. Conversation and